Really? The Obers are dying? Oh, yeah, they get easily pushed back. It's a KV. What do you expect? It's like, guys, these LMGs will penetrate KV-1 armor. We promise. And they just send the Obers out, and immediately they start dying. It's like, we were told that they would penetrate the Soviet armor. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here bringing you another COH2 replay. This is being co-casted by Johnny. Johnny, do you want to introduce the allied team? Who is going to be fighting the Axis in this battle?
For the allies, we got Rumble, Rolor, and Tyfusarski.
Yes.
I'm going to call him Ty, because I'm lazy.
And the army with the most horses, we are bringing out the Wehrmacht and OKW, 2 OKW, 1 Wehrmacht, with Deadpool, Palapax, and Gauls. Who needs mechanized when you can have a horse to battle when you invade Russia? But in any case, we got ourselves a 3v3 on Angermunde, very urban, dense map with lots of lane combat and plenty of buildings to boot. So we'll see who wins out in the end. Currently, the only commander that I currently see, two, with Gauls going Fortifications Doctrine, and Palapax going Luftwaffe ground forces. So some fortifications may be showing up in the near future. Very excited to see how many and in what variety we're going to be seeing them in. Hopefully lots of Pak 43s and flak guns. Really enjoy both.
No unusual builds from anybody here, just very standard thing. Actually, hold on, never mind. Ty is going for the tier 1 for the Soviets, an immediate sniper followed by a scout car.
Guys, it's going to be a bit... Wait, hold on. This mad lad's bringing out a sniper and a scout car. What about frontline infantry?
Well, it's gonna... Normally you'd see double engineers before this, but looks like he just wanted that sniper out as fast as he could.
Hey, good for him. A sniper can be very good versing Wehrmacht especially and OKW because of the 4 to 5 man squads, make them a little more susceptible. The problem in this situation is when the OKW are literally deploying so many men and just charging them head on, and you're busy capping and not grabbing the precious building that kind of watches over everything.
First engagements in mid are taking place here. Vickers is trading shots with a 42 across mid, both in a building. However, the Vickers will win that building fight.
Volk squad's kind of coming on in along with Sturms to support, but Rifleman catching them off guard, hitting them from the side. We could see a bit of an issue right here as the infantry push forward and get hit from behind. But the MG may be focusing on them now. It will, but they're behind cover, so it might take a little while. Nope, he jumped out of cover, so they immediately got suppressed. Yep, MG about to... Wait, yeah, Vickers kills the Volk squad on the assault. Although additional Volk squad comes along the side, throws incendiary, burns the Vickers out of the building, but the damage has been done and the unit has been lost. So good, good initial blow, I would say, from the Allies.
Oh, that SF-42 is at about 25% health, so it's going to have to be forced back if any serious engagement happens.
Yeah, but right now he's just going to use that to guard mid. Right now we got Grenadiers on the left-hand side trying to hold out against some Riflemen. Riflemen, any grenades? No, so Grenadiers will just chill in the building against Riflemen.
We do have a lieutenant from Rumble and a quick 50 cal coming up, the 50 cal rush. Yeah. Rather standard.
Deadpool, by the way, is deploying a sniper, so we can see a German sniper on top of a Soviet sniper. But Soviet sniper being picked off by a Volk, at least being hit, he's going to be forced to retreat at this rate. Wait, hold on. Gets a great shot on the Volk near the fuel. He's still going to fight, but he's really low on health. Scout car coming on in. Can he get the kill? Oh my god. Yeah, I think he's going to kill this Volk squad, who's like, I'm going to easily kill this sniper.
That penal definitely is going to get it.
Well, as long as he focuses on it. Yep, he got it. Good. Also, we're
getting a flamethrower.
Yeah, I was gonna say clown car coming up to boot. Every German's favorite vehicle to first, a goddamn clown car. Remember when the sniper could be in the scout car?
Well, those were the days. A 2-man sniper in the back of a clown car against 3-man MG crews.
Just the best, right?
Now, anyway. In mid, the 42 is forced out of the building because the Brits called down a base barrage.
They kill it?
No, just forced out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it on the retreat. But
yeah. Deadpool did go German infantry doctrine, so we could see the new German clown car with the 250 half track.
Penals easily push back the Volks on the right, both squads, while the engineers quickly get the scout car operational. Another Volk squad coming on in, but they don't have enough for... Wait, he doesn't have a building out, so he can't throw incendiaries. So I'm not sure if he thinks he's going to win that fight or he knows, but he's probably going to lose.
You went for 4 Volks Grenadiers, a very heavy infantry, trying to fight the Penals mano-a-mano. But they're in a house currently.
One quick note, the Wehrmacht went with infantry. So the German infantry doctrine to boost up his grenadiers to better overall fighting capacity, as well as with his sniper, he's beating back the 50 cal on left. Reschlon's trying to save the MG in time, but Sturm's trying to lay down fire. MG does get out in one piece, but left side is falling apart slowly but surely, especially with the sniper picking them off little by little. They might be able to push here.
Although we did see, it was an LT, so we could see an M20 to try to deal with a sniper, or even a Stewart.
That's a fair point. Rumble, by the way, also going with infantry company, so maybe a mortar half-track could be deployed and try to neutralize the sniper via mortar fire.
Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready
I mean, look, you get precision hit on it. I don't care how good your sniper is. It's going to die.
Yeah, Brit infantry assault in mid, just overwhelming the Grenadiers with the sheer amount of Lee Enfield fire.
Ah, yes, the good old days when British forces charged and beat back the Germans. Unfortunately, and actually, Germans, Deadpool, forgetting how to retreat there, loses the Grenadier squad.
I think he's taking inspiration from you, not knowing what a tiki is.
Well, you know, if I recall correctly from the recent replay you did, wow, okay, loses a Pioneer squad in mid and gives the Royal Engineers a flamethrower. Great. That's exactly what you want. Yeah, what you want to do. You want to give the enemy a flamethrower. Anyway, wait, hold on. Stormtroopers deployed on right. So after losing 2 Grenadiers, he's coming up from behind. I think he's trying to go after the sniper. Meanwhile, oh my God, the scout car kills one of who is this again? Gaul's units. But it hits a mine, killing the scout car, but killing their crew, but not the scout car itself, which was hilarious because he just slid. The engineer squad forced to retreat. So the question is, can he steal the scout car? That's the question. And can I pronounce words? That's the other question of the day.
Very important one. Oh, sniper's getting chased down by the stormtroopers. Very close to getting it. Oh, red cover, he's down. Sniper down.
Yep. That's what I was bringing up, was he was slowly sneaking up on it. So, good, you know what, good job with him coming up from behind and taking it out. That was a good move. He's lost a bunch of units, but that was a good move.
Meanwhile, on mid, both sides are engaging from behind their line of sandbags, opposite sides of the actual points.
Of course, we gotta have the sandbag cover, guys. But, yeah, we see British mines have been laid down. Volk squad's now being hit by the MG, along with the other MG from Palpax. He's going to pull on back. Vickers going to hit the Volk and force them back with... Pino's actually laying down some fire as well. They probably won't get the kill, but they'll do some damage.
More stormtroopers from Deadpool, this time on the left flank.
And we got shock troops. We got double shock troops on the field via Typhusar. And by God, he went with counterattack. I'm so happy. Let's see a good B4. Wait, Gammon Bomb being
the Fallschirmjägers is coming in too.
Yeah, right now in mid, Assault Officer trying to hold back lots of men. He's focusing on the Sturms and the Volk, but forced the Sniper to retreat as well, so that's a little win right there. And, yeah, Mortar Half-Track is now on the left-hand side. I don't know how long that's going to last, especially if that MG gets up to armor-piercing rounds, but, you know, it's fine. Riflemen are backing it up with a captain with a bar, so we got Lieutenant and a captain.
That's usually an indicator of you're not going to grab the actual specialization for the light vehicles. You're going straight for a major. That's usually what it is.
One positive, he did use smoke, and that's going to block the MG sight. Also, looks like Stormtroopers wasted an incendiary grenade. That would hopefully allow his men to retreat unscathed and allow the mortars to just put pressure on while the Americans reorganize themselves, hopefully for a better assault. He does have a decent amount of manpower, so I could see him easily... first off, he needs an ambulance. That would surely help him heal his men. But as well, if he needs to get more riflemen or get some unique support weaponry like he's doing with the AT gun, he has the options. He has capabilities for it, which is good.
MG on the right flank about to have a really bad time.
Yeah, I was going to say that about the Stormtroopers on right, but they just threw a grenade and killed 3 Volk. So honestly, even though they're retreating, they're feeling pretty good about themselves, I think.
That MG, oh no, that's an artillery flare. Oh, MG burned out.
Oh, and that's the flamethrower that he got from the was it Deadpool. So good job, man. Good job for giving the enemy that weapon. So far, it's not worked out great for your team.
Well, the stormtroopers are still getting that cap over there.
Yeah, I see. That's a new squad. Oh wait, no, it's the sniper killer. So I guess he just maneuvered himself back behind enemy lines, still chilling.
Oh, 50 cal on the left flank, just had a bundle grenade thrown onto it and wiped out by the 42. Fallschirmjäger snuck up on it from camo and threw it at it.
So at least both sides are inflicting casualties on another. And again, VP point-wise is still pretty close. Resource-wise as well, pretty close. So the Germans do have an early lead in fuel. So I'll give them credit there.
Very strange here. Right flank on the munitions point. Sappers are placing a landmine right next to the medical half-track.
Are they gonna? I wonder if he's doing that so they can throw a satchel or not. I was gonna say throw a satchel on it and detonate the mine. Could
Takes
work.
3 Sap charges to get rid of a half-track like that.
Yeah. Actually, was he placing it next to the medic squad, trying to hope the medics would detonate it?
Maybe he's hoping that the enemies are going to walk into it when they're trying to get heals.
That's also a possibility.
See that. But the Sturm, Gull's Sturm do have a Panzerschreck instead of a sweeper, so he's not going to see it.
That's a fair point. They're all coming on in. Another satchel, artillery. I think that medical facility's gone. I like the idea of it, of being like, hey, we're going to place this down so that way we can heal on the front and take over that star. But unfortunately, you also leave yourself open if you are taken out early, just them to push. And unfortunately for him, Typhusar went with penals, and they're notorious for uprooting a lot of fortifications. Deadpool, once again, losing a Grenadier squad in mid, but that one was upgraded, so that was very costly. Oh, it looks like a Volk squad might die too.
There's a Sturm squad, or a Stormtrooper squad, hiding right behind the fence, right next to the fuel, just waiting. They're behind the fence.
Shh. Guys, if we don't make any sudden moves, they can't detect us. They also have a Panzerschreck, by the way, so okay.
Maybe trying to go for waiting for a caddy to show up and try to sneak up on it.
Major British assault going through mid. They're going to capture the middle capture point on the German side, and they might be able to push left. There's only an MG and a sniper guarding them.
Stormtroopers just got found out.
Oh, they did? There's a Panzer headquarters opening fire. Shock troops are lighting them up, but luckily they're going to go behind the fence and run like hell. Good idea. Go along the side. And they'll make it back with shock troops trying to look for them. Fortunately, their weapons are not made for long-range combat, so they'll be okay. Meanwhile, big Volk push on right is...
Panzer Grenadier support.
Yeah,
T-Guns look like they're being focused down, though.
The big question is going to be a bundle grenade that really forces them back, but it looks like they're retreat. Why does he throw that? Oh my god, Deadpool, what are you doing?
You can stop the grenade by either hitting the stop hotkey for whatever you have it bound to, or just giving them a new order before they can throw it.
Yeah.
You can stop it.
No, you're 100% right on that. So, I don't know if he's delayed or something, but we've seen a number of his units die and quite a few things. But he has had some good plays, all things considered, and he's retreated some other units, so I don't know. I truly don't know. Luckily, his team is bringing out the big guns. We got Fallschirmjägers with upgrade weaponry. Let's see. I think Gauls is also looking pretty good. Yeah, he's deploying some Obersoldaten, so it looks like they're all going with some type of heavier infantry variant. And then you have Deadpool with his Stormtroopers and Grenadier upgrades. American side, we already have some armor. Cromwell about to deploy via roller. Rumble still has a very good suite. Actually upgrading a lot of his men with bazookas, bars, and LMGs.
Ready. Send orders.
So he might be trying to crush Deadpool's defenses on left. And to be fair, white phosphorus on the building, good way to do so.
White phosphorus is not very good at killing. However, what it's very good at is draining health, so something else can kill it. It's also very annoying because it lingers.
Yeah, and you can see right there, the MG's already at half health. If that LMG team moves on up, it's going to be quick pickings for those men. And especially if they get inside that building, they can just use the cover of the building and just keep it, because you can't be suppressed in a building. You just light them up. But he's charging instead.
It's dangerous, though, because he does have access to frag grenades.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like he fucked up. He charged, that chained, and the MG's going to suppress his men. So that was a bad call on his part. He should have got in the building and then just lit him up with the LMGs. German forces are holding control of mid, but Cromwell rushing on in. And good job for Roller as well. He got 5-man squads, so he's going to be pretty beefy. Is there any ET in mid? We have one Rakenwerfer, but no armor yet for the Germans. Oh wait, no, hold on. Gauls is gonna make me eat crow as a Panther is gonna deploy, but that's not gonna stop that Cromwell from just killing many Volk squads in mid and trying to push on forward. Oh my god, Johnny, if you look at mid, there's a sniper just chilling
he's hiding.
there.
He was about 10 feet away from that Cromwell. I got close. You fire too? You, my friend. Risky.
Yeah, very risky. Rakenwerfer, though, gonna be taken out. I always thought he was gonna retreat, but no, he gets neutralized. Assault officer up to veteran C2, just going toe to toe with a lot of the Volk squads, and doing a pretty damn good job, all things considered. Because that's also because they focused on him. The British behind the heavy cover just lighting him up, and same thing with this MG as well. They're just tearing him apart. Sniper's still there, now up to veteran C1, and used an armor. A high explosive shot on the infantry section, killing 2 models. Fallschirmjäger's not trying to go in, but
right
artillery.
flank is completely covered in landmines of all types.
Oh god. Well, no, it's fine. Even though the Soldaten died, they got penal troops. That's what's gonna, remove that. See, look what the penals are doing on the right. They're clearing the mines the best way they know how, with their bodies.
Any soldier can be a minesweeper once.
Yeah, but they're penals. For those who don't know, the penal forces are essentially conscripted men that are essentially like a forced labor, except you're forced to fight.
Well, they're criminals, technically.
Yeah. Like a penal colony is essentially like a worker colony, aka like a jail type area for convicted convicts. What was it? You got stuff from like Australia to, was it France, and like, was it the Miserables, Les Miserables? Anyway, point of matter is, we're not going to be talking about Hugh Jackman. Let's talk about the Panther killing the Cromwell. Nice shot with the Cromwell. Yeah, he's trying to escape.
Ground fire back, though.
Yeah. Panzer IV as well coming on in. This Cromwell's done. It's...
And he bounces. Shock troops, what are you doing? You're not going to accomplish much here.
Wait, he dropped smoke. It's a Houdini act. He's trying to capture the point, but I think the Panther's trying to run him over. Panzer IV should really get in there and really just start, smacking armor between each other. Really get up close and personal. That would do something. Or just have the shock troops run into more mines. That works.
There's a KV-1 currently just waiting now.
Yeah, good luck with that. As much as I like the KV-1, it is, I would say, an effective counter to something like a Panzer IV because of the armor. Its damage is not that great, and overall, you're going to need something a little higher damage dealer to fight a Panther. Although it did penetrate, so what do I know?
It bounced the second shot, though.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Johnny. Well, hold on. What does the American have? The American has a Sherman. He could deploy that on right, as well as, okay, maybe keep the AT gun on left, but he can move the Sherman over there and try to flank it. That's an option. Penal's trying to go wide. Maybe they're trying to get behind the Panther in his retreat path.
Oh, he pops from Mother Russia. Trying to get that sprint so he can get that AT satchel off.
He's close,
not close enough.
Yeah. Panther will escape, going full speed back. We also have recon overhead via the Soviets, so they'll try to help out and identify key targets. Luckily, the MG is focusing on the biggest threat, which is those satchels that could really cripple that Panther. What's his stormtroopers? Shock troops, not stormtroopers. Coming in behind, immediately destroys the Stern Pioneer squad. Great job with that.
For Mother Russia gives offensive and defensive bonuses, so...
It just throws a grenade, kills the MG. It's like, come at me, I'll kill you all.
You guys are single-handedly defeating the German army right here. Oh, they almost died, though. They almost hit that landmine and died.
Almost, but they didn't, and that's what matters. That's what matters, Johnny. Anyway, recon's still flying overhead. It looks like we got Palapax holding mid. Roller's trying to move in with some of his men, but again, without that Cromwell support, I don't think he's going to get very far. There's enough MGs and some heavier infantry that's going to keep them at bay for at least a little bit of time. Luckily, though, it does seem like Rumble is doing pretty damn well. He has the left side. He does have double Panzer IVs on standby, but they're both extremely weak. They probably pushed up, did a little damage, and then got easily pushed back. So good, good use there.
More artillery being dropped in mid. White Phosphorus and Brit base already. Has he upgraded? No, he already has. Yeah, so he's gonna have both guns firing though. But he is hammer, not anvil, so no airburst shells. But still, it's still 2 artillery batteries firing.
Yeah, they'll still do damage, cause some havoc along the point, and I think he probably wants to get some better armor to combat the Panther. So a Comet, I like the Churchill. I know a lot of the competitive players prefer a Comet, but and the reason why is just because it is more of a frontline battle tank, good for multiple scenarios, and can go toe-to-toe with a Panther. I get it. I personally want something that can just demolish infantry and be a damage soaker, but hey, that whatever works.
Comet can still hit infantry with its gun, though.
Yeah,
Not that bad.
it is. But I prefer the Churchill, just because I would rather have a Firefly to combat the armor rather than a Comet.
Right flank shock troops ambushing the Obers from a building.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, here they go.
Jesus
Yep,
Christ!
and they're gone.
Those shock troops have eaten so many infantry. They may have not gotten many kills, but my god, that's deceiving. Because only 12 units killed, but it's been so many. Hold on.
That's still possibly 3 squads that they've eaten, since the Germans have 4-man squads.
Yes, or, one model each. Shock troops going, gets a great grenade on 2 Volks, which are instantly retreating. Shock troops throwing grenade on the retreat, but misses. Nice idea, though.
We're gonna get a ton of damage, though, because they're at close range.
Oh, I just realized he has 3 shock troop squads. The other one is 10. So, yeah, combined, those shock troops have killed 22 men, roughly. Or, sorry, 27 men. No, I'm sorry. 32 men. Just keep upping it.
And they keep climbing up there.
Yeah, but the British, though, have a good healthy kill count up in the upper single digits or lower teens. Although Incendiary is going to push them back with the Volk squads. So once again, middle is going to be held by the Germans. The right-hand side is tentatively held by them. Though we'll see. KV-1's charging, but mine detonates, hits the KV-1, and Panther now in a good angle to kill the KV-1. But what's this? Penals from behind, great satchel use, and the Panther might be in for a run for its money if the KV-1 can penetrate that armor.
That Su-85 is coming up, though. Oh, on left flank, the Sherman might go down here. Got flanked by a Panzer IV. The other Panzer IV is coming up from the front. Oh.
Good flanking maneuver. Rifleman could try to stop them with AT. Panther slowly making an escape on left. Or, sorry, on right. And, yeah, pulling on back. We have another Panther coming on in. Try to assist. They could be satcheled again. And, yes, he's going to be satcheled once again. Oh, wait, shock troops.
Oh, almost.
That could have been a wipe on those shock troops, but luckily they pull out just in time. Both Panthers are crippled in some capacity and slowly make an escape. Su-85 is charging and trying to finish off those units. And they do have a Stern Pioneer squad, but it doesn't have a Panzerschreck, so I don't know what else. Best thing is the Panzer headquarters, but we'll see. Wait, no, he has... Hold on. He has Luftwaffe, so he can drop smoke, reconnaissance. He could block that. If you know...
There's a King Tiger trying to figure out how life works, but both Panzer IVs with their guns broken, or Panzer IV's Panthers.
Oh my god, what is going on right now? The King, this King Tiger. This King Tiger is just doing loops, and the Su-85 is like, cool, I'll just kill everything. Panzer IV backs up from across the map to be like, alright, I guess I have to finish this unit off.
Bounces off the Panther that would have killed it. Su-85 is definitely done for here.
Main guard destroyed. And yeah, it's gone.
Now, I would like to point out, while this Su-85 dies, that Rumble gave his major an M1919 light machine gun.
Is there a problem?
There's no problem here. Just want to point it out.
In case you're wondering why you would give this, I prefer the bazooka, but you give a major a weapon to increase damage and increase possibility of getting kills, which increase their likelihood of getting veterancy, and in turn increases their abilities in the game. And because it doesn't take that much to, rank up a major, yeah, you could very quickly get a very powerful unit just with one upgrade. So
KB's having a bad time, though, on the right flank from that KT.
Yeah, but he's pulling back, and luckily, again, we have the Comet by Roller, a lot of AT. He actually stole over Kenwerfer from the OKW, which is a nice little win. Look, that King Tiger will do a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be able to beat all those British forces. Actually, speaking of which, we have a Valentine tank moving on in to support.
That designates that it's Royal Artillery Regiment.
Yep. I mean, not a bad little unit. It can go, I would say, get a couple good hits in, even on the Panzer IV. Probably not Panther, but it could deliver some decent hits. The main thing is, though, is fighting infantry and being relatively a support tank for the artillery.
It's also got, if you activate the spotting ability, the observation mode, it gives a lot of sight. It's very nice for spotting for artillery.
Yep. Right now, the MG is currently being pushed back by said Valentine. It looks like he'll be forced to retreat that. Panzer IV coming on in. Misses the shot, though. Valentine tank rams the Panzer IV. Again, not an actual ram, but, like, just body blocks it. Unfortunately, does bounce. He's going to try to make a quick escape. Rear armor shot. You know, they could chase it, but Comet's coming in from the other angle, backed up by a lot of AT, so Panzer IV probably wants to back up. Oh, great shot from the Comet. Got like 5 models on that hit. Or 4 or 5 models. Yeah, oh god. Infantry section tearing apart those Volk squad. Luckily, they do manage to escape. But we also, King Tiger...
Frag bomb on the British AT. Wipes the Raketten. And stuns up the Cromwell. Butters it up to that Panzer IV to try to kill it.
They got the other one. But KV-1's coming in to assist against Panzer IV.
Bounce.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it does bounce, but the KV-1's body blocking it now, and the Comet's still in range to fire. And he's still focusing on the Comet, which, as much as I love the Panzer IV, you're not going to be the Comet with it.
It's got 2, though.
Yeah.
It misses! Oh, so unfortunate.
King Tiger now coming in against the Comet. That could do some damage. And look, alright, so King Tiger slowly backing on up, has an Su-85 and Penals to worry about. Penals might be able to get a satchel on it, if they're lucky.
Oh, there they go.
It's like, we got him. Oh my god, the pathfinding on that King. But Fallschirmjägers are there to support, and they should be able to at least block the infantry advance for a little bit of time. Oh my god, they might actually be able to kill those Penals.
They're staying for a bit too long, and they go down.
Yeah, I don't know what the Penals were doing, but they took it like a champ, and by that I mean they died. Gruesomely.
Well, you know, they do say that there's glory in death, so they found glory there.
Sure. There's also stupidity in action, and I think that was a lot of stupidity right there.
Yeah, but they're Penals. They're meant to die. Don't worry about them.
Fair point. Speaking of dying, the Germans might be dying soon because of artillery. Roller is bringing in a Sexton. We also have Rumble, who has the ability to call in a Priest, though has a Jackson right now on the field. I'm assuming to counteract those Panzer IVs. Also, something we have not talked about, while there is 1 cache on the Allied side, the Axis have actually placed a couple caches down, so their fuel income doing significant, just slightly better than the Allies, but munition-wise, it's still pretty even.
Yeah. 2 fuel caches is a bit much, but I can understand if they're trying to go for heavy armor focus.
And we already see a King, so we know that's definitely in their line, in the cards. Also, we have a Panther and double Panzer IV, so Deadpool's bringing out some armor, again, maybe to help with his unfortunate preservation skills that we've seen so far. Gauls is getting another Panther out after the last 2 kind of croaked. So
We're going on the flank, doing something. Jackson's right there to meet it, if it chooses to shoot.
Yeah, good shot, though, on the MG, though. It is causing some damage, along with the infantry on the front. Oh, wait, Stuka coming in. Oh. Rumble took some
both
hits.
support weapons. Understandable.
Yep. Now we have time on
TOT.
target.
Yeah, TOT. Takes some time, but once it hits, it's... Oh, and coordinated barrage from the Brits.
Maybe they were trying to stop them? Anyway, Panzer IV charging, gets hit by some American mines, does kill the Valentine, or Panther kills the Valentine tank. Unfortunately, Panzer IV probably going to die here.
The mortar half-track doing there.
Wait, the Jackson just retreats. What the hell? He probably could have got the kill there. Oh, wait, no, Panther's giving
Waiting
chase.
for his buddy to come up.
All right. I love Palapex being like, we're not going to take the support equipment, but we're also not letting the Americans get either. We're just going to decommission it and salvage
He takes the 50 cal.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he takes 50 cal, but Jackson's pushed back the Panther. Not a lot of... oh, wait, no, the British are cut out coming on in, so this would be a good time to bring in the Jacksons to really do a 1-2 punch on the Panther.
Pretty well behind the house in mid.
Comet's even coming in, my god. That is a good option right there. Hold on. Oh my god. Yeah, main gun knocked out.
Tanks.
Come on, move up the Jacksons, man. Oh well, Comet will do all the work. It's fine. Great shot. Panther is a goner. Panzer IV, though, trying to stop that Comet. My god.
Oh, decruise it.
Oh, yeah, great shot on the Panzer IV. Jackson, though, finally coming on in and provide that fire support. Comet, I think, has nothing to worry. They can easily out-damage the Panzer IV right now.
Take 2 more shots. 1 more.
Come on, Jackson. Nothing. Oh, King's in right now. And they bounce off it or miss. Yeah, good timing in that regard. At least the Panzer IV is alive, so we can always recrew it.
Deadpool is trying to trying to get it fixed really quickly right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to lose it.
He's getting double Panzer Grenadiers. Maybe just get one and then get yourself another. My recommendation is much. I know people may not agree. Johnny, let me know. While the Stormtroopers, by the way, capture the top right-hand side, even though the Soviets attempt to stop them, I would prefer Brumbar. I think that would be very good against his American infantry, and I think that would be a good support with the Panther and also the Panzer IV.
The problem is the Panther went down. But against the American infantry, sure, it's going to be a good choice. However, if there's he knows there's double Jacksons present, and double Jackson can shut down a Brumbar very quickly.
Very true. By the way, being shut down, we should also mention the 6-pounder that was taken over by the OKW forces, Gauls, but gets knocked out by British artillery in the region.
Okay, then that was unnecessary. That was very unnecessary.
You know, do you really say it's unnecessary? I say if you're going to get rid of it, you know, why not? Although it's causing a lot of friendly fire damage to that KV-1, so I mean...
Totally fine, it's a strong tank.
It's a strong tank, loses a quarter of its health off British artillery. It's fine.
50 cal in mid is getting shot up by the infantry sections. Oh, but drawn by a 34th, API rounds popped.
Yeah, they're both firing at will on the infantry, trying to do what they can. Infantry's going to be suppressed. I don't think they can call in British artillery. Oh, Gammon bomb being thrown from the British infantry section. Volk squad walks into it, and 4 models die because of it. Great. Anyway, okay, so right now, VP point-wise, the Axis have a lead. The Allies are down. Population-wise, Allies are looking at... Actually, they're looking pretty good, all things considered. They're looking at probably low 80s. And the Axis are currently looking at probably low 70s. So still, I would say, so even though the Allies have a small lead in terms of population on the field, Axis have a small lead in terms of their overall VPs. So still, pretty close game. I think it's going to come down to, right now the Axis are putting a lot of resources into their armor. And they got lucky with some of them being requisitioned. I think it's going to be a decisive armor battle that really turns it. Because I'm not seeing like a ton of high quality infantry or anything along those lines.
All the high quality infantry has been killed.
Yeah. Okay, I take that back. The shock troops are probably the closest thing we have to that.
And the P-Grens.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Obusudan pushing on right. Luckily they have minesweepers, so the Obusudan shouldn't die from the mines. They're using all their LMG fire on the KV-1. Hopefully someone informs them that the KV-1 can't be killed by the LMG, but you know.
They can't button, so kind of useless there.
Yeah. S-25 giving chase. Recon is also being deployed, but I'm assuming that's from the, well, no, wait, who deployed that? Oh, it's Roller. He did early warning. So all the enemy, the German frontline positions are going to light themselves up with flares. Comet trying to pop some shots up to Veteran C2, hitting the Stern Pioneer squads. Easily pushing them back. KV-1, King Tiger putting damage on the Comet, just trying to force them back. Alright, small little push by the Soviets on right. They could, which is bringing over some support via Panther. I will say this, both sides have done a good job at supporting each other when if needed. So like the Panther's coming over to help out his teammate, backed up by a Raketenwerfer. So you know, they got some support qualities.
Right flank though is can slowly push back. Gauls is kind of down. He's not out, but fighting the horde of elite Soviet infantry is going to be a bit of a task, bit of a problem there.
As much as I like Volk squads and what you know their costs and what you can bring them up to, shock troops are going to probably beat them every time.
And especially if they're being blobbed like that, you're just asking for a frag grenade or a KV round to kill you.
Yeah. They throw incendiary, interesting job, but I guess they throw it into sort of the fire and where you would capture to cause some damage. Shock troops and KV coming in the flank could be an issue there, especially getting in that building. Oh my god. But he's keeping them at bay. Wait, airstrike's going on left. We got air support coming in against the American player.
Airborne assault. It gets 2 anti-infantry Stukas, 2 anti-tank Stukas, and you get the ability to reinforce Fallschirmjäger in the field.
Yeah, the Americans pulling back all 3 Jacksons, although air support's giving chase.
Double KVs on the right flank, though.
Yeah, no,
massacring the Obers.
no good hits over there. Really? The Obers are dying? Oh, yeah, they can easily push back. It's a KV. What do you expect? It's like, guys, these LMGs will penetrate KV-1 armor. We promise. And they just send the Obers out, and immediately they start dying. It's like, we were told that they would penetrate the Soviet armor.
Don't worry, our Wunderwaffe will work.
Yeah, guys, it's like, you're doing it wrong. Go try again. And they just keep trying over and over. And it's really like a Soviet spy telling them. Oh my god, all the Volk squads are now being hit by KV-1. Hell, they're about to be run over. God, those KVs are taking so much damage. Anyway, looks like on left, American forces lost some units to the Panzer Grenadiers. Jackson, though, moving on in, while the mortar half-track deploys smoke. No, it's white phosphorus.
Forcing the MG back, because white phosphorus is very angry smoke.
Yeah. But I'll give the Germans this. They're still holding a lot of the VPs. So, again, they're doing a good job at least putting the VP lead into effect and really placing the pressure on the allies. Again, each of the different guys are going to have to come together and figure out what to do, because I don't think if they keep doing this tactic of individually going at these points that they're going to win. The Germans are too reactionary with deploying armor if there's a break in their lines, and I think they're doing a pretty damn good job at holding the front while keeping a good population, because the population, for the most part, is in the still the low 70s for the Axis. Allies, though, I also say doing a decent job. They're still in the mid 80s. With Rumble having a lot of reserves, and Ty Fusarski.
KV and mid, just doing what the KV does best, just absorb damage and kill infantry. Not caring. Oh, there goes the Sturm Squad.
Oh god, artillery coming in as well, trying to clean up that infantry. Fallschirmjägers looking for that Panzerfaust, but realizing, oh wait, that was pulled out patches ago.
There goes the MG.
Yep, Panzer IV coming on in on the Comet, forcing it back. And Firefly comes in, so the Panzer IV is going to really be wrecked at this point. Going to need a Blitz out of there. He does activate Blitz. Increases chance of dodging shots. Can he dodge? Berency 3. Oh my god, the terrain saved him. The fastest Panzer IV in the West.
Right flank, limited assault is trying to take place here, but a bit too many KVs for that to happen. Oh, Volk, no, don't get run over.
No, one right. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Mass Panzerfaust? Yeah, being fired at the KV. Along with the Raketenwerfer hitting it, they might be able to kill the KV-1 if they bring up some support. We have the Panther coming over and the other Panther charging. And also the other KV-1 seems to be doing friendly fire on that Soviet player for some damn reason. Can he finish off the KV? Jackson's, by the way, in mid, easily keeping the King and the other Panzer IV at bay.
Rumble has 3 Jacksons. That's very heavy for the anti-tank.
That one of the KV-1s is 40 kills. My god. British artillery, once again, causing hell for the Soviets, hitting their own men, blocking sight, and causing some mines to explode near the shock troops. So, great use there.
Recon plane coming out from Ty. Trying to spot. No B4, sadly, but sometimes you just gotta accept it sometimes.
Yeah, I'm fine as long as they use it pretty damn well. Plane crashing near the Panthers. Luckily not hitting any of the Panthers or the repair crew. I'm okay, never mind. Palapek's losing a lot of men trying to hold mid. He's currently down. He has a lot of fuel reserves. And time on target misses the King. A lot of fuel reserves, but not a lot of manpower reserve, which is going to cost him quite a bit. Meanwhile, the allies are looking pretty sweet. They're all near pop cap. There's 2 of them at 100% pop cap. Well, okay, they were. For a moment.
In the mid, there's 4 tank destroyers. I don't think any armor wants to approach that.
No, they do have an
Uh-oh.
ability to counter that, I would say. But it's going to require a lot of airstrikes and such.
Infantry section in mid went down from a bundle grenade, retreated into it, got wiped.
Oh, Panzer IV ran over some American infantry. We have airstrike something coming in on all those armored
assault.
vehicles.
No anti-aircraft from the Allies. No, not a single one.
Planes flying on in, making the armor scatter, except for the Comet, which is deciding, no, I'm fine. Oh my god, is that Major with the LMG going to kill that Volk? Ah, super close too. Airstrikes though, oh my god, that Comet took so much damage. It's like 45% health.
Yeah, a lot of rear armor hits, which do increase damage, and tanks generally have lower armor on the rear, so what it is.
Yeah, Recon's going to go overhead via the British. The Germans are going to try their best to hold the point, and they are holding mid. Lots of Fireflies coming on in. I think the airstrike still has one more pass on it. They will. But they're going to focus on the infantry. Bit of a waste. They should have focused on the armor with that strafe. But Panzer IV is coming on in. They're still double Jacksons, but they're going to try. I don't think this Panzer IV is going to live.
Yeah, he goes down.
Oh, that was a Vet 3 one, too.
Second one's doing something stupid, though. Don't know what he's doing. Takes 4 shots from tank destroyers to kill a Panzer IV, and yeah.
That's okay. That charge is not a bad idea on paper. Like, okay, sacrifice Panzer IVs, get behind their lines, cause them to literally look at each other if you bring up the big guns. Nothing was set up, though, to really finish them off. Luckily, Rakana for those opening fire on all the tank destroyers. The question is, can the King Tiger live?
Comet emergency war speeding super fast, right behind the King Tiger.
Deja vu.
And there it goes.
Panther coming in to assist a little late, but they did kill a Firefly. Both Fireflies are down. So yeah, it wasn't he was microing the Comet so much he forgot to micro the other units. Panzer Grenadier's coming on in. Comet's in a world of trouble right now. He's going to try to back on up and get the hell out of there. That's a grenade, by the way. It's not a satchel. More shots. Engine knocked out for the Comet, and there it goes.
I mean, but trading a Comet for a King Tiger is kind of worth it.
He also lost 2 Fireflies.
Oh, we lost. Okay, that's not worth it then. Very unworth it.
Yeah, Roller, by the way.
What happened to Roller, actually? 33 pop cap was at 100 not too long ago.
The Rakanwerfer took out his armor. He wasn't paying attention. That's why both Fireflies are dead next to each other. And a lot of his infantry were also dead because he didn't retreat him. He was so focused on the Comet.
Oh, well, do not tunnel vision because stuff like that happens to you. Always make sure. If you're gonna hard focus on something, at least pull your other units back off the front so they're not getting shot up.
Yeah, so right now we're looking at everything. Axis are currently in the mid-50s at best. Meanwhile, the Allies are... oh, wow, they're actually doing very good. Roller's the only one down. Both Rumble and Typhusar both have a decent army and reserve amount via manpower, population, everything like that. So, not too shabby, all things considered. I think that right now the weak link is going to be that Brit. But if the American and the Soviet can kind of fill in for them, I think it'll be okay.
But the Soviet with 2 KVs, or 3 KVs now, okay.
Yeah,
we got 3 now.
We got 3 KVs. All have a different level of veterancy, which I find hilarious.
You know, you'd think they'd learn how to deal with these things after 41, but no.
Yeah. Oh my god. Germans do bring up a Rakanwerfer. Panther crippled, though, by the double KVs hitting him from behind.
Goes down.
Gets the kill. Can they finish off at least 1 KV? That's the question. No.
So close.
It escapes.
Comet just strolls into mid.
It's like, hello. Gonna throw a grenade on you. What are you gonna do? And Rakanwerfer actually doesn't lose a single model. So shock troops are retaking mid. That Comet still in mid, kind of watching over. Panzer Grenadiers moving on in. They have a new Panther on the field. Let's see. How much Axis armor is there really? There's actually no. Gaul's got a King, and they have a Panther, and we have 1 Panther via Deadpool. But the Allies they killed a mortar half track, but they still have 1 Comet. Rumble has triple Jacksons. And we got triple KV1s.
And with an SU-85 to support. And the SU-85 is that Vet 3, which
I forgot about that thing.
Yeah. It's been doing its job. Oh, but it looks. I don't know how this is going to fare. 3 KVs and an SU-85 versus a King Tiger and a Panther on the right flank. I think that's what we're setting up to.
We're kind of from behind the dead Comet, opening fire on the KV-1 at Veteran C3. The armor's charging. I don't see any mines laid down, but there is a penal unit. If he gets close, he could satchel the King Tiger, hopefully neutralizing it. Storm Pioneer's coming on in, but no minesweepers. Allies pretty much locked down mid. The Axis still have left, thanks to Deadpool's MGs and Stormtroopers. Hold on. What is that? Another King Tiger's on the field.
Oh, what is that? What is that ability coming in? Is that another airborne assault? Another airborne assault?
Yeah, we also have a major recon.
Is that Vet 3 now?
Plane just crashing next to the Sexton, so they do have anti-air of some sort. I'm not sure who has it, but somebody has it.
Oh, it's probably one of the major recon planes that got shot down.
Oh, I think it was. Yeah, I think. You know what? I think you're. You know what? I'm gonna say you're right on that one. I'm gonna say it's the Germans have anti-air.
Right flank, Panther going on the Panther going in. Oh, hits a landmine though. One of the many that have been laid.
Oh god, that's bad.
Caught out right
it's
in front of
the flak AA gun shooting down the Allied planes. Both mines hit both Volk. Oh god, Panther trying to
40 mil
assist.
in mid. Bofer's in placement in mid. Oh god.
Plane just knocks out the middle belt. Oh my god! Alright, never mind. Beaufort just immediately shot down both planes.
Vet 3 KV charging the Tiger tank. Oh my. What a hero.
Can he cut off? Oh, he tries to cut off the Panther. Doesn't. Oh, there's enough damage being done by the Panthers. I think the KVs are going to have to worry. Another Panther coming on the flank. The satchel being thrown by the penal unit.
One KV down. Knocked out.
Hold on. This is bringing in the British and Americans to come and support the Soviets. But the Soviets are pushing on in. They don't care. SU-85 diving the Panther with Volk squads as well being taken out by the shock troops. I have no idea what this Panther's doing, but it's just sitting on the front as I see all the Allied armor charge in. Oh my god, there's so much. Can they kill this Jackson real quick?
So Jackson
very close to.
It can. Yep.
It's like, yes, Allies, come in piecemeal. That'll be perfect for us.
But now they're here, and the Jacksons are popped HVAPs, or one of them at least has.
Recon's going ahead so that we can identify a target. Never mind, immediately crashes.
I think the Allies just don't want to take any more losses now.
Yep. We do have Sexton firing artillery. It is hitting.
The tank. The Axis did not lose a tank in that engagement. Only the Allies did. A veteran KV and a Jackson.
Yeah, Sexton's hitting where the armor's healing, which is going to delay their heals as the Storm Pioneers take damage. But I'll give credit, at the very least, they gained a little bit. They're now in probably the, I would say, mid-60s, while the Allies are on average in mid-70s. That does sound like a huge loss, but the Allies were nearly a pop cap a little while ago. So the fact that they're losing even that much is kind of a little bit of a big deal, though Rumble could easily deploy more.
Ty has large bottomless reserves, basically. And so even this is the reserve number, even with another SU-85 being brought in to replace that KV. Because these KVs are not going to deal with a Panther or a King Tiger too well, so that's why he's getting it.
Yeah, so on the left-hand side, the American broke through, but a nice frag bomb forces everyone to kills the lieutenant and pushes the major back, almost killing it. So at least he got one unit with the frag bomb. But yeah, the fact that shock troops are pushing on the munitions is actually kind of a big deal, because those airstrikes are what are keeping, helping to keep the Axis in the game. So getting that back is going to be very crucial. Vet 3 Panther trying its best to hold back the KVs and all the Soviet armor. The Panther with no engines now fighting the Su-85. Oh no.
He's another shot though. Oh, Comet's doing something.
Yeah, I think he's trying to charge in, but the Panthers are kind of coming in to be like, no. Hold on, there's someone in the wheel. Soviet man trying to help. All right, Panther putting a shot on the Comet, easily pushing it back. Comet hitting the KV-1 with kind of for point blanking it. It's charging another Su-85. I'm unsure what. I think he's trying to get around it. Deadpool's trying. Oh my God, Deadpool. That's a hell of a risk with your Panther. He
another
might be able
KV
to kill
might
it.
Go down here.
He missed.
Very close.
Blitz. Oh, the mine.
Decrewed. Oh no!
KV's been hit by a Panzerfaust. Might be able
Two
to kill
Rakettans,
one
though,
of
being
them.
wheeled up.
No
Oh,
smoke!
great smoke round. Oh, but there's a Panther shooting at him. Come on, KV, live!
Bounce. They
Decrew,
kill
though.
it. Oh, it's decrewed. Oh, it bounced. Decrewed. What the hell? Our cat morphers have to reposition themselves. Panther needs to be taken out. Absolutely. Gamma
Gamma
bombing
bomb
from.
put on the Rakettans.
Oh, they're charging into so much fire. They're gonna die. They're so gonna die. They hit the other Comet though. It is very weak. A lot of the Allied armor is super weak. The Axis just don't have enough. But fuck it. They have a Vet 4 Panther. Charge on in, boys.
Well, I think they're worried about the Firefly, because the Firefly tulip rocket could easily mess up any advance there.
Yeah, well, the big problem right now is that Panther that the Allies have possibly have the ability to
Also,
requisition.
In mid, the Axis keep running face first into a Bofors.
By the way, I'm watching all these guys just fire through that dead KV. They're literally firing straight through it. Oh, there we go. The Firefly kills it, of all things.
Scorched Earth, not one step back. He retreated.
Rail Engineers heal the Comet in a nick of time.
Another Panther on the right flank going deep behind the SUs.
Airstrikes coming on in as well. Can they kill one Su-85? Penal's going to kill.
Especially that 3 Su-85. It's an incredibly important pick there.
All right, you got 3 seconds to kill something. Airstrikes coming on in the target. They suppressed the penal before they could throw the satchel.
Panther's a long way from home. Oh wait, but there's a low Firefly.
A beautiful
Oh no!
shot opportunity here. Focused on the wrong unit, man. Now the Firefly might wait. Hold on. Come on, kill it. Fire! Oh! He could have killed the Firefly. But yeah, now we got an MG and Fallschirmjägers moving on in. They're killing the engineer squad, stopping the requisition. That Panther's still there. And the Axis still have armor moving on in. The problem is the other fronts have completely fallen. Mid and left are now in Allied hands. So they're spending all. But that being said, the Allies are literally threadbare with their armor's health. There's so many units that are so close to dying, it's ridiculous. Luckily, the Axis do kill that Panther, which is good. They don't want the Allies to get that.
Ty has queued up another 2 KV-1s.
Of course he has.
Firefly's doing something.
It's the Soviet industry at work. It's like, damn it, the Axis killed one of our KVs. Deploy 2 more.
Get more.
KV missed. 6-pounder trying to provide support on the Panther and King Tiger. Unfortunately, even though the Allies had 3 units 1 shot away from dying, they do manage to pull them back. Meanwhile, Su-85 is keeping the pressure going. King Tiger will probably return fire, I assume.
Or just out of range.
Yeah. Or just take it like a champ. How's left doing? It's completely open. And also VP-wise, again, Axis are now very close to being overtaken by the Allies. Population roller is regained, and now they're near pop cap. Axis throwing everything they have, but one is like near population loss. Can they kill at least the shock troops? No. The other shock troop squad coming on in, smartly targeting the AT guns. Oh,
surprised no Katyusha out of the Soviet here to deal with the blob.
Well, the shock troops are doing work, except for the King Tiger murdering one squad. Can he kill the other one? Very close.
There are always more shock troops. It'll be fine.
Both Raketten morphers are down, and now we could see a possibility of, well, the armor moving on in because of the lack of AT support for the King. Wait, Fallschirmjägers have deployed. What? Just dropping on into the battlefield. Okay.
That 5 Volk might go down here from the KV. Oh, Sexton got it. Never mind.
Sexton's like, oh, I see a beautiful target on that point. And, yeah, they're killing a lot of infantry. Volk squad's on the retreat, losing a lot of men. Very close to dying. Vet 2 Comet pushing on in. King Tiger returning fire along with the Jagdpanzer. They might be able to do enough before the tank Bishars come in. But they need to do something now.
KV with a broken engine scaring off the Jagdpanzer.
Opel Sudan gets some good kills with the infantry section. And Panther comes on in, trying to hit the KV-1.
The 3rd veteran KV that went down, yeah.
Missiles, yeah, the rockets missed the other King Tiger. So we have 2 King Tigers over here, and the Vet 4 Panther is still operational. It's about to come back up. Oh, I'm sorry. On the left-hand side, Deadpool has taken over the territory.
And he also decapped mid, too, with a Stormtrooper squad heading from the Bofors.
That's a triple cap right now on the Allies. That's a big loss for him. Hold on, Panther might kill another KV-1. Typhusar, if he loses that KV-1, would lose a hell of a lot in his reserves. Just keep deploying more and more armor.
He's nearing the end of his reserves, but, I mean, he still has deployed all of the KVs, basically.
Yeah.
Panther goes down. Yep.
Manthistar's losing that one. He still has the Vet 4 one just chilling back at base. He really needs to bring that up. King Tiger in a bit of a pickle with the Comet and SU-85 focusing on it. Storm Pioneer squad, though, there to back it up. Can we get some good shots in? No, we can't. Although
Smoke drop right in front of them, though.
Yeah, that will at least stop the SU-85 from targeting.
I will say, though, Deadpool, he may not be contributing much to these armor engagements. What he is doing, though, is he's causing the Allies a lot of bleed.
Yeah,
which is what you need to do here, because the Axis armor on the right is not having a fun time in front of the tank destroyers.
Vet 4 Panther, by the way, killed the 6-pounder. About to be Vet 5. We could see a small comeback here. Wait, Pino's coming from behind on the Vet 4. They will throw the satchel.
Heat-seeking potato. Here it goes.
It is Vet 5, but can he get back to base?
Almost kills the Sturm squad with that.
Yeah, very close to.
KV just does not care, trading shots with a King Tiger.
Yeah, luckily he's, again, penetrating, which is good. Oh, no, that bounced. We got recon overhead by, with the flares by the British, giving additional sight for the Jackson, Firefly, any long-range tank destroyer that decides to pick a shot at these big tanks. And he does this, he still has all the Jacksons lying on the left. I guess he's just waiting for a big moment?
Fallschmier on the right flank, trying to engage 2 Vet 3 shock troops. Not gonna work.
Yeah, Stormtroopers moving in from mid, the British forces kind of blocking that point. He's gonna need to call on something. We do have zeroing. Gauls does have zeroing he could use. And all the Axis armor combined could at least hold the Allied armor enough for that zeroing to really take effect and maybe break open mid. If they were to use that correctly, I think they could use it in that way. Also, oh god, the shock troop's dying on right.
There goes another Vet 3 squad of shocks. Well, he does have a significant amount of manpower.
No, he's doing well in that department, so that's good.
The only thing he can't replace is his veterancy.
But he's lost all of his KV-1s. All the veterancy 3 KV-1s we mentioned earlier, gone. Zeroing, I'm gonna say not a great placement. It's just outside. If you would have moved a little bit to the right, that would have been so much better for the armor.
Still gonna get rid of the Bofors, though, which is the important thing.
Yeah, and it will hit the Jackson. Not Jackson, Firefly. Although the Jagdpanzer are in a very bad situation. Could die right here. Does.
It goes down.
KV-1
coming in. KV's gonna try to cock block the King Tiger from retreating, and just barely manages it.
Yeah. This is what I mean by the zeroing. If it would have moved a little more to the right, he could have hit all that armor. Woke Squad, though, killing all the engineers on repair. That's good. That'll slow down the repair options. Smoke comes down. Hold on. They might be able to requisition that King Tiger.
The Allied KT. See if we can get it.
Oh my god. Are we really going to see an Allied King? No, they're shooting it, although it bounces.
Well, left flank's been taken by Rumble, but mid's being taken by Deadpool. So these two, the American and the Austia, while they're not directly involved in these engagements, they're doing their own thing. They're taking the points away from their enemies.
Yep.
Which is important.
Panzer Grenadiers via Deadpool are taking it. Again, we criticized Deadpool a lot early on because of preservation, and I'm still going to say that was the right call to take. But at the very least, he's keeping his allies in the game right now. That's a huge, huge bonus for him. Oh my god. Single Fallschirmjäger, by the way, going into mid.
The rest of his squad to grab that MG.
Oh my god. Vet 5 Panther charging on in, maybe trying to kill something, but there's so many Su-85s. I don't know what you're going to do. Even Vet 5.
Panzer Grenadiers in mid are just laying waste to the shocks because they're being suppressed. Oh, but the KV's trying to provide some support.
Yeah.
Might be a dead squad.
The shock troops might capture mid into... No, they have to retreat. So right now it's no one's losing points. Even though... Oh, Fallschirmjäger's deploying!
Another one. Some of his very limited remaining manpower. Calipax drops in another Fallschirmjäger squad.
Yeah, he could have easily deployed some armor. but I guess he wanted to put infantry on that point.
Well, at this point, you need the capping power. Armor can't cap.
You're right. Also, wait, smoke being dropped by almost Sedan on right. We can see a triple cap right now. Well, maybe. Right now, the biggest issue is killing the infantry section, which he might be able to do. He does, and right now the allies are actually losing points. They're dropping smoke all over the place to try and delay them.
It needs to get some infantry. Those engineers, even though a tank needs to be fixed, they need to get that point, because fixing a tank is not as important as winning the game.
Yep, almost Sedan take right, by the way, so the allies will officially start losing VPs. Axis are just trying to quickly cap it. They could win it. It's going to be close. I'll give them this. Especially if the allies just piecemeal units like they did with that major that just got bundle grenaded. The Axis could barely hold the positions long enough for them to win. It's unfortunate, but they could do that, especially if the Stormtroopers drop smoke in mid.
Oh, but that 3 shocks in mid, though, are gonna... Yeah,
well, that's why I mean drop smoke, so they can't be seen. And even the shock troops would have hard time.
You throw a frag grenade into it, though. Shocks don't know smoke grenade to stop that MG.
Stormtroopers, all they need, get on the point. Oh, wait, this could be it. This could be an Axis victory. Because as long as they get seen within the smoke. No, he's engaging the shock troops with the Stern Pioneers. What are you doing?
No! What?
If you would have hit in the smoke, that would have been a GG. I truly think that would have been a GG.
Yeah, it would have. That smoke would not dissipated fast enough. The bleed would have taken effect. Although, and Captain on the left flank is trying to decap with the help of a 50 cal. And the Panther Grenadiers are very low health.
Wait, bundle grenades being thrown. I think that's it for the Captain.
Right flank, though, Pack 43 is set up behind the house.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How do we win the game? Get the big gun.
I mean, that is one way to keep the armor away.
They're going to need a frag bomb, though, to clear all the infantry on right. Although the King Tiger might kill the Comet, which is the biggest bane. Although Pack 43 easily destroying a lot of allied armor. One Firefly dead.
Oh, but that King Tiger decrewed and blown up. Okay, it was decrewed, but the Pack 43 having none of it. KV goes down, though. Pack 43 already up to Vet 3.
Jesus Christ. Stern Pioneers trying to take the point. Hold on, they could take right. 4 points remaining. They decap the point. And by the way, that...
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. He needs... He needs to turn the Pack 43. He is turning it. They need to get troops somewhere.
Those engineers, though, bravely, he paused for Mother Rush to get them move faster. Just to grab that point.
Oh, my... Yeah, I think barely the Axis... Wait, hold on. Panther charging on
left flank isn't stagnant either. American trying to go and take left, too.
Fallschminger taking mid, but they need smoke.
Another Beaufort.
Yep, Beaufort. Panther charging on in. Oh, they killed the Comet. And, yeah, Pack... Oh, my God.
Think about that Vet 5 Panther, though.
Think how quickly this Pack 43 literally turned the tide. My God.
It's already up to Vet 3. Oh, Vet 4 now. Increases the damage. And range it gets, actually.
I guarantee you, Mantha Stars is kicking himself. That Pack 43, if they would have placed it earlier, could have killed all the Allied armor.
Well, I would have, if I personally, I would have placed that behind the big boxy building instead of the one right back there. Because that way you'd be even further up to deal with the Allied tank destroyers.
Yeah, fair point, but I feel like that was also an area where they were constantly congested. I feel like...
Both of them are good areas, it's just that, like, I feel like he probably placed it back because he didn't want to get rushed by shock troops.
Yeah. But seriously, Mike, like... Just in a span of like 30 seconds, that thing killed so many Allied vehicles.
Yeah. But, very
enough,
close
though.
game. 4 points.
Yep. We look at overall. Typhoon Sar got 101,000 damage. Roller 76. A Rumble 36. Mantha Star 79,000 damage. Top. Although most kills goes to Deadpool. And Palapax has 61,000 damage. So, in your opinion... Who do you think submitted this replay, and who do you think did the best and worst?
Okay, so for the best and the worst, Rumble. In my opinion, it was the weakest player on the Allied, but like he was not. He has 2 veteran three Jackson being veteran, although they weren't being used in the armor engaged to the right. And but instead he's kind of just keeping them back, and they're not with who I would say this team of Deadpool. But they still were fighting each other. They were still giving each other hell. They were not inactive. They were very much doing their job and trying to take the left star from each other. Best players, I want to say Gulls. He did have that. He did have that vet 4. Yeah, I want to say Gauls because he did have that vet 4 pack, vet 5 Panther. Put that pack 43 up.
Yeah.
Trying to do his best there, but against the overwhelming tank destroyers, it's very tough to deal with as the Axis.
100%, I will say Gauls could have won the game with his Stern Pioneers. He could have absolutely won the game. But I will say
he'll make mistakes though. Maybe
way,
he wanted to only retreat one squad.
Rumble, thank you very much for submitting this replay. That's who submitted it.
Rumble, I'm sorry, but I will critique your play.
Yeah, he said he was like a mid-tier player, and that I'd say maybe a little. That's again definitely newer, but I will say his teammates did a hell of a job. There's both a Soviet player, although I will give Rumble this. He definitely had a army. He had an army with Typhusar. That's I'll give credit to, and he kept battling Deadpool on left. So at least he wasn't just sitting there the entire time. Though I will say his Jacksons could have done more. Typhusar. Freaking Soviet MVP, my God. He is KV1s.
Hero of the Rodina over here.
Yeah, his KV1 just killed so much infantry, and his SU-85 is backing him up. Shock troops and penals. I mean, there's a reason why he got top damage, and a very positive KD, so good job there. Axis side, a bit of a more mixed bag. Manthasar was probably the better one, but they all played or had moments of really high moments and really low moments. By the way, Palapak's best unit was the King Tiger with 17,000 damage. The Panther did about 20,000 damage. The Panzer Grenadiers getting 49 kills. And Manthasar's best unit was a Panther with about 32,000 damage. And Volk Squad's 51. What was the Allies' MVP, Johnny?
For the MVP slots, we have Firefly, the Sherman Firefly, 5 kills, 25,000 damage from Rollor. From Rumble, we have his Jacksons because of the amount of damage. 4 kills, 15,000 damage. No, still not a lot, but they still did their job of tank destroying. And Typhusar, his SU-85s, 42,000 damage on them, 6 kills. Lost 2 of them, but he has all of the reserves in the world.
Yeah.
Lost 4 KVs and 4 shocks. Lost 3 shocks too. But
his KV1 did 101 damage, 101 kills. My God.
You'd think they'd learn after encountering them in 41 and trying to deal with them in 42, but no, they did not.
No, those things were a bastard. And hey, good job on making it out. But that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been Greyshot17 and Johnny. We'll see you all next time. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17. And before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Milam, Joey G240, Anton, Bishara, Ion, PyroShark, Ace, and Jakub Osway. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for your amazing support, especially over the past month. Been through a lot of personal hurdles, but you guys make it a little easier knowing that you guys support me. And same thing with the patrons down below. This has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see all of you next time.